Counting down to tomorrow's college football playoff semifinals, LSU and Oklahoma battling in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Our Matt Barry joining us live from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Jay Harris. Sports Center on the road, presented by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. You'd mentioned it there. We are in downtown Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, side of the first college football playoff semifinal, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. You've got top-ranked LSU taking on fourth-ranked Oklahoma. Equipment trucks are in town. We know the equipment will be here. We know the top-ranked LSU Tigers will be here, as will Ed Orgeron. He's won just about every coaching award in the country, save for Joe Burrow. If there was an award led by the Heisman, he won it. A very decorated LSU Tigers team as they get set to hopefully try to become the first top overall seed to win the college football playoff. The fun gets started 4 p.m. Eastern tomorrow right here on ESPN. And speaking of highly decorated crew, Joey Galloway, Marcus Spears, Matt Barry alongside. You guys have some awards amongst you two, don't you?
Yeah, it's an honor to be up here with you guys,
Exactly.
man. I missed y'all all season.
I know. Where have we been? We finally get to be in person on the road, talk a little college football.
Outside.
Yeah, you know, you get stuck with Joey and I. We've been a family all season. And you look at this program in LSU, they've done about everything they needed to do to be perfect this year. But their star running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we don't know what his status is going to be. He missed media day yesterday. He has the hamstring issue. Joe, I'll start with you. The effect of not knowing where this player is going to be come kickoff.
I don't think it matters in this game. I think if they get past Oklahoma, it'll matter in the next game, in the championship game. But as far as the Oklahoma defense, I don't know that they will put enough pressure on the LSU offense to matter that Helaire plays in this game or not. I think they're good enough passing the ball if they have to.
Only thing concerns me is protection. Right, we talk about the acumen that Helaire has, the camaraderie he has with Joe Burrow. My issue is when you are dropping back and Alex Grinch is sending pressure and confusing guys with the movement in the D-line, will your running back, Davis Price, Curry, John Emery, have the ability to pick those things up? It's just something that goes along with the experience of playing in games. And to me, that's the biggest issue. From a talent standpoint, I agree with you, Joy. I believe that when they hand the ball off to either one of these guys, they'll be able to churn some yards. My issue comes with protection and making sure that guys are in the right place when Joe wants to check the ball down.
Well, then that puts more pressure on Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
And if I'm a team in this country right now and you got to put more pressure on a single guy, give me Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think it'll matter in this game.
Now, you're losing close to 1,700 yards total offense, 16 touchdowns in Helaire. He's been really good out of the backfield. He's not just a runner. He can catch out of the backfield. The next leading rusher on this team is Joe Burrow. Now, I've heard throughout the week the debate of whether or not Helaire should even play in this game. You're big on the fact that if you're ready, you play. With the layoff between now and the national championship, as you look at what's left for the next man up, you got a couple of true freshmen there, some talented ones at that, but not the experience. Should Clyde Edwards-Helaire play in this game, if not 100%?
If he's healthy. I truly believe, because you look at Davis Price, look at Emery Jr., those guys are averaging over 4 yards a carry. And so that will get you through a game like Oklahoma because their defense isn't ferocious. Now, they're going to send some blitzes. I believe they got that pressure on Joe Burrow, but I think either one of these running backs will be fine.
It's a hamstring, Matt. It's dicey. And to Joey's point, what is this LSU coaching staff? Are they forward-thinking the same thing that Joey is thinking? Or are they saying we got to lay all chips on the line today?
Which most coaches don't think like that.
Yeah, exactly.
They think we got to win this game.
So the problem is the injury. The hamstring issue is an issue about starting and stopping. And running backs do it more than anybody during a football game.
Sure.
So when you're trying to process whether this guy is, he's going to say he's ready. He's going to tell the whole LSU coaching staff, he's going to tell the training staff that I'm ready. But the first time he gets to open field and has to cut or stop, that is when the issue arises.
All right, let's switch gears to Oklahoma quickly. If they had any hope in this game in your guys' mind, is it taking away one of LSU's best weapons?
Absolutely. And it's Alex Grinch. Alex Grinch knows that this game lies in his hands. We understand that Lincoln Riley is going to be able to create offense against anybody. But Alex Grinch and this defense, based on what they've been doing at some point, I got to give Oklahoma a little bit of credit from not being 100 ranked team on defense in the country. They have a lot of movement up front, which is created to cause confusion. They want to make four-man pressure look like it's five-man or six-man to get an extra guy in the box. When you look at their D-line, it's movement, it's stunting, hidden. It's gaps. It's making sure that you get extra guys and extra hats to the ball. And then on this one, creating pressure on quarterbacks. This is the issue when I talk about Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the check down. When a guy's coming free, Joe Burrow doesn't, it's almost nature for him to just throw it out there to the left because he know Clyde is going to be in the right.
Down, yep.
Yes, absolutely. So that's the concern that they have. Alex Grinch is going to have to call one of the best games of his life in order to try to get this LSU offense stopped. Nobody's been able to do it so far. And even doing that, they're going to give up a lot of points.
Mm-hmm. They got to get turnovers. They get their offense a couple more possessions in this game. They're not going to shut down LSU. They're not going to slow down Joe Burrow and Chase and Jefferson and those guys outside. What they have to do is try to be good on third down, try to get off the field a couple times in this game, and try to get a couple turnovers to be good in the red zone, and then they'll give their offense a chance.
We're not going to shut us down either. We'll be out here throughout the morning here on SportsCenter on the road, getting you set for the college football playoff. Cannot wait for these couple of games coming up tomorrow. The first one here in Atlanta, Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 Pacific. Then it's number 2, Ohio State, number 3, Clemson in the PlayStation Fiesta Bowl. The winners play for the national championship. Monday, January 13th on ESPN. But this season, the conversation has started and stopped with those LSU Tigers.
Get that heartbeat going, let's go! One team, one heartbeat! Let them know they never want to come back to that mountain. The best side of football! Best side of football! LSU Tigers run one! LSU